Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Ar-Âdunâim campaign, where we just continue where we left it off at the last time. We have an army outside of Brethil. We managed to win this battle just by cheesing, basically, running around with the cavalry, not having the Talon Knights catch us. Then we have reinforced this sucker, so we are gonna try to take Brethil in this episode. We are also laying siege to Pelargir, which we, of course, also want to take. Notice, though, that... Pay attention to that none of these armies have generals. And the culture is very, very bad in these settlements because no one has king's culture or kingsman's culture, basically. So I guess what we will have to do is just throw in a bunch of agents to try to turn it as fast as possible. You can stand close to Brethil. Just take a look at the stuff. Yeah, this is the army that was left basically after the cheesing. It was Talon Knights, Tirithir Wardens, Fountain Guard. Scary, scary stuff. And in Brethil, there is a Heleguiven, some Gondor infantry, and some Gondor cavalry militia. So what we're going to try to do here is basically, with this army, attack the Captain Amhir and have a draw out at Brethil. Hopefully, that is all going to work out just fine. And this ballista really needs to be retrained or reworked, repaired, and whatnot. Did I just mess something up now? The culture is just 26, so it's actually decent enough. We do have a dark shrine, but I think we're gonna take one of the spies from Ethring to put into Tarnos, just to help with the culture growth. We did send a bunch of corsairs to lay siege to Kalembel, but then they reinforced. Faramir came down with some stuff, so we just bounced off. And now we're gonna go for Londgalen instead. See if we are able to take that settlement. And if so, we're just gonna sack it, hold it for as long as we can. And hopefully hold it for quite some time then. We are starting to get some elites. Alcaronda's Faithful. We also, some Númenórean Shield Guard. We will very soon have the Royal Legion of Armenelos here, which is going to be just swell. Feels like Naru Sentinels. Where do we have the Naru Guard unit? Oh, here, together with the Alcaronda's Legion. Moving to the front lines to just push on Minas Tirith, basically. Siakan, nothing new here. We will keep sending this army up there, and then eventually we will take the spare general, move on to Sturlurt Sakand to attack them a smidge. And I think that's it. Let's just take a look at the messages from that I didn't delete when I ended the last episode. Great increases and the Merchants Guild in Fanulond. Eventually, of course, we're going to get all of that jazz. But for now, we are going pretty hard on military. So, first things first, I would like to see if we can get this battle off. We have some ballista, they have some trebuchets, but of course, we're just gonna throw units at these three. The Talon Knights invoke fear. I think there's a Camphor Spear Wall effective against armor. Oh, so freaking good. Talon Knights fight nearby enemy infantry. Yup. Shield against mounts, Camphor Spear Wall. You're not effective against mounts, are you? So if anyone, we should try to charge these guys down. You are so worn out, so I don't think we need to worry too much. And you have cavalry. You also have some captain's bodyguard. We have basically no elites left. We have just a whole bunch of trash. But maximum effort. It would just be really fun if we took Brethil. That would be swell. I'm also going to get better military buildings in Umbar eventually. I talked about that in the last episode. You could start moving towards Fanulon, please. You're gonna walk for a little bit, but that's gonna be all right. Can we theoretically in Gobelmirland get? We can get the army barracks, so that's of course something we should go for. Currently, it's the archery range we're building, though, because I want to retrain the Alcaronda's Legion and get them back to the front lines. Now that's enough stalling and dilly-dallying. Let's see if we can get a draw out here. We can. The balance of power is just slightly in my favor. You are the ones we will be attacking. You will be coming with some... I mean, it's a small army, but it's a nasty, nasty one nonetheless. With the Gondor infantry and the captain's bodyguard. Scary, scary stuff. Either way, let's just quick save. And go ahead and fight this battle on the map. Yes, me lord. I just hope that we're gonna win this one. We also need to take a bunch of prisoners so they don't, they're not able to pull back into the settlement. Winter time. Beautiful stuff. Hope everyone's doing all right, by the way. In Sweden right now, it's a sunny weather. Beautiful day for recording, I guess. Bunch of archers. And then we have a bunch of infantry. Okay, we have a lot of armor-piercing troops. Actually, which is great. You'll be attacking from one side. Then we have a severely worn-out front line that we're going to use some way or another. And you will be doing some charging. I think we're done with that. There we go. You get over here. And you fire and fire at will, please. If we can get some shots off on the Talon Knights or any one of those, that would be great. And we will also be shooting a lot of arrows on these units as soon as they're close enough. You can aim at the Fountain Guard. Oh, what are you aiming at? Really? Move up. And you go for them. And you can go for the ballista. We just need to silence them because they dealt so much damage to us in the last battle. It was awful. Awful, awful, awful. Move up. And you lads, move up as well. They are trying to connect with the reinforcing army. Can't really blame them for that. But that will mean that we need to move into a position to attack them. You and you. There we say. Now, there we see. Man, sorry, my language is not the best right now. Wavering, that's good. We should have already killed their artillery, which I'm very happy about. And I'm not even gonna try to get charges off in their backs, because if they turn towards us, we are screwed. Royally screwed. Now, get fast forward a little bit until everyone is in position. And you will be doing a plenty of heavy lifting. So will the Belaketh Axe Guards, of course. Right, they have Gondor infantry, they have cavalry that is gonna kill my cavalry. There we go. You. Get into position, please. So you can start shooting stuff. You and you will be flanking like absolute gods. And now we can slow everything down. You should keep shooting at the Fountain Guard, because I think those are the scariest ones. Front line units. The artillery is dead, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. And we will just be shooting as much as we can. Actually, I would love it if we could shoot and kill... Where are you right now? Over there. I would love it if you were able to kill as many of the Gondor cavalry as possible, because I do believe they are the scariest ones. You get ready to just run up and reinforce some lines here. Gondor militia. As soon as possible. There we go. And shoot at the cavalry. There we frickin' fracking go. You can't really shoot at anything yet. Eventually you will be able to start shooting at the cavalry though. And then it will be glorious. Shoot at them. Shoot at them. Shoot at them. If we can just rain hell on the cavalry, then we will feel a lot safer. They will not be charging us and whatnot. I don't think we'll be able to get a lot of kills on the Gondor infantry, really. Okay, now stop. And let's see. I really need to get some order in this. Move forward. All of the archers run back over here. Ballista can run back as well. Move in, and then all the Belakith axe guards will be used as well. Cavalry, we're gonna need you soon. There we go. They ran straight into the pikes. That is just beautiful. First class, first class. And Belakith axe guard, run around. Their cavalry should get killed pretty easily. You attack them, you attack them, you attack them. And so far, now the reinforcements are coming in. Captain's bodyguard. Damn. It's just a lot of units that we need to start shooting and killing. You not fire at will yet. You attack them. You attack them. You keep moving out here. Cavalry, we need you to do some charges here somewhere. And you move out here and attack them. We don't really leave a lot of openings for cycle charges here, unfortunately. I would like to try to see if we can get a charge off on their general. Then we just have to skedaddle as fast as humanly possible. You shoot at them. You shoot at them. If we are able to get a charge off here, that would be sweet. I think I'm gonna try with the Southron Lancers, because I do not want to kill my general in the, or my captain. That would be not good. And yeah, that sucked. Pull back, pull back. You keep attacking them, and now we have some units here that we'll be moving around with. Create some kind of a front line with. You get over here. Archers, keep shooting at the Talon Knights. Although I think, actually, shoot at the Tirithae Wardens, because I believe they are the ones who, they don't have a shield. So I think theoretically we should be able to get quite a few kills on them. So far we have lost 8%, killed 27. But remember that it's high tier stuff that we're facing here. You keep running around here so we can try to get some flanks off. Okay, Ballista has started going to work as well. I did not realize that. Okay, Talon Knights are actually going for one of these archer units. So I'm going to try to do some kiting here. Here we go. You attack the territorial guardsmen. You stand ground there like so. You move up as well. You'll be doing some charging. You'll be doing some charging. Just a lot of units need to get ready for flanking stuff. Turn around and keep shooting at the Talon Knights. I don't think we're going to get any kills, unfortunately. But either way, it's just going to be really great for us. You try to lock them in. There we go. You attack them. So far, losing 4, lost 15, killed 41. Okay, Ballista, damn. Get out of there, please. Now, which one are you going for? This one? Oh, nice, 78. Yeah, we're not gonna get any kills on this one, are we? Cavalry, let's get you somewhere where you can charge something. Gondor infantry. Not really happy about that. Killed 18, 50, or killed 50. Lost 18. Keep shooting at them. Great. You keep shooting at them. At least we're gonna wear them out a little bit. Okay. Are we actually getting some kills? No, they just stumbled and fell. You run back, please. You are out. You still have some ammunition. Not a lot, but some. And here it's all just a massive grind, isn't it? Is there wardens? Actually, you keep fighting the Gondor infantry, please. Please, please, please. There we go. And my cavalry is just basically rendered useless. I don't even know what to do with it right now because I can't charge anyone. Maybe you can charge the Gondor infantry. That would be swell. Beautiful. That's one unit dead. And we actually broke the Gondorian infantry. How great is that? Increases speed. And that should be another a captain or something like that. There we go. You are running. Go after them. And Talon Knights. Not sure I actually want to run into you right now. Run away, run away, run away. You actually still have ammunition. You don't. You don't. So neither of these units have any ammunition left. Okay, that doesn't mean that I want you to run into the freaking Talon Knights. Golly. Have some sense of survivability. Let's see, what's over there? Gondor infantry, we don't need to care about that. Now we just need to care about killing the Tirithair wardens. And also the, of course, the pesky Talon Knights. If they just keep being stuck here... No, they're not. I think we've killed like 4 or something of the Talon Knights. Something outrageously low. We have lost a third of our army almost. Killed 85%. Fountain guards are left. And somewhere enemy general fallen. That's the captain. And that's Heleguiven. So that's the general who actually is a general. Run away, run away, run away. And you run up a smidge. You run up a smidge. We can keep attacking them. Soon we should be done on this front. And then it's just all open season on the Talon Knights. Which unit are you actually going after right now? Is it this one? Looks like that's the case. Just kiting. Running around. Kiting like a crazy person. Now, they turned. Oh, that was actually a hit, I believe. You can stop shooting now. I don't think you're gonna get any kills. Infantry. Now it's time to fight some Talon Knights. With a lot of talent. Let's see. I want spears. Not you. You're too wounded. You in one line. Okay. If you want to fight archers, then go ahead. Let's see if we can get a charge off in their backs. Nope. They just turned right away. Coming back. They're just charging us all the time, aren't they? Keep getting shots off. Archers pull back. You attack the Talon Knights. You get out of there because you're really wounded. And you are still fighting something. What are you fighting? Fountain Guard, right. Then I can let you keep fighting that Fountain Guard. I can even send some units over to help you. Now you're done fighting that Fountain Guard. Okay. Get into position. You can stop shooting. You run around. You get around as well. If we can just get charges off into the backs of the Talon Knights, we should be in a much better position. Lost 32%, killed 90. First of all, I actually want to see if we can use the cavalry to get a charge off on the Talon Knights. Like so. You stop shooting. And kaboosh. That must have been a charge where we actually... I don't know if we actually killed anyone, but I do know that it was a charge. Run back. And do it again. They're down to 20, 18, 19. Yeah, I think the archers managed to wound them quite significantly. Get another charge off, and then I'm gonna send in the Belaketh Axe Guard to just finish them off. But my cavalry is tired right now. They are just barely getting charges off. Not have a lot of troops left. Run back. You attack the Talon Knights. They're still... Are they eager? Yeah, they're still eager. They are just a different breed. Built different, as it were. Now we can just fast forward because it's gonna be just a mess. 35. Yeah, we healed down to 29. So we healed like 6 out of 30 something percent. Still lost as many troops as they did. A few more actually. But all in all, we managed to beat some really high tier units. Most kills got the Beliketh Axe Guard. Actually, that is great. And I think they fought, maybe they flanked some Fountain Guards or something like that. They also sustained heavy casualties. But all in all, the battle is won, and now theoretically, the settlement should be ours. I hope so, at least. And we are going to sack it, send a bunch of agents in, and it might revolt for like a turn or so. Or riot. It's gonna riot for a couple of turns, but I don't think that it will actually have time to rebel if we really go to work on the culture in the settlement. There we go. Move in. We actually have a bunch of troops that can move in. Not you. Not you. Okay. You. You. All of the troops that can just maximize the garrison. I think none. Okay. Come on. There we go. Move you in. Come on. You do have the movement points. Right, there we go. Sack the settlement. And then you get in. Do all of this again. You move in. Okay, now they're actually happy enough. You move in. There we go. You move in. Oh, they are getting pretty happy. That sack was just what they needed. You get in as well. Then we're gonna send in a bunch of spies. Help with the culture and whatnot. You can hang out on this bridge, actually. And move on a bit more to Karasast. See what's going on over there. Actually, pretty vulnerable settlement. Happy to see it. Brethil, we cannot affect the tax rate, so I'm very, very fortunate that they are as happy as they are. Build a Dark Sanctuary to even to convert it even faster. 98% Dunedain culture. Hot diggity. Let's see if we can destroy something. The barracks actually gives us law bonuses, so I'm not going to mess with these things right now. Guildhouse, mining network, siege works. I could actually destroy this, but I do know that I need siege works to get not rams, but to get ballista and whatnot. Meeting hall, stables I can destroy. And the way station also helps with law bonus. So I will leave them right there. And then eventually, when the culture is a little bit better, I am going to destroy the barrack and rebuild it. Rebuild with an Ar-Âdunâim or whatever we call it. Barrack. Good. Now Brethil is taken. I think we could attack Pelargir. Oh, look at that. 204. And it's just Lebanon Marines, though. So we should be able to take Pelargir as well. Anyone here that can move to reinforce? Not really. You're already on your way. Would be nice to just take as many healthy troops as possible. Push directly to Karasast. But I don't want to overextend, because that's a very, very good way to make sure that you lose all of your progress, basically. I'm also thinking about putting these elite troops over on this front instead. But I think we're going to hold here for a little while. Speaking of which, I can move you up to that fort. Just to hold it. Save a little bit of money in the process. Because Athlon is still very weak, and it will be until we upgrade it to actually get some decent walls. And I would like to just hold here on this western front. Maybe take some port cities. We definitely need to do that. But just push east with as much as we can right now. I think that would be really good for us. Bye. Move into Tirithraid. Help with culture and stuff. Let's see now. 4K. Where can I do something fun with that? Get trash. Not really interested. Ar-Âdunâim. No. I'm good. We should build something here, though. Let's get the guard barracks. You deserve it. You've been waiting forever and ever. And in Umbar, let's get the blacksmith. It will make us a little bit of money, and it's also going to provide some of the units with armor. And like that, we are Baroque again. If you look at the amount of units we can recruit, there's really not a lot of... Okay, there we can actually... Really not a lot of settlements where we can get even first tier troops. The replenishment is not as fast as one would like it to be, unfortunately. We also need to keep in mind that we have a couple of different targets or goals in this campaign. And it's both to take out Gondor, but also to provide Sauron with the One Ring. And that is currently all the way over here in Mythland. So in Umbar, we are going to create a real army. Let's see, you... Like so. With just the best troops we can get, basically. We're also gonna get guard barracks, army barracks, the works. And then we're gonna send an army with tier 2 and more, tier 2 and better, to take the ring. Take Mythland. I guess we're just gonna burn it or sack it and then just move back. And then we will be moving with that army all the way up to Morannon, where we will hopefully be able to give Sauron the ring. And he will be so proud of us. Oh. There we go. Okay, no. I thought we have a mission actually to blockade Ostithil. But this fleet is in the way, which kinda stinks. Right, I think we are ready with this turn. So I am going to... actually, you can move away a little bit. We do already have good enough visibility, so I'm going to move you into Tirithraid. And then I want to take basically this whole army and move you towards Hadanur. I don't know which settlement we have here. Do I have a diplomat somewhere? No, just spies. I would like to have... We actually have you. I would like to see where there is a Kondish settlement here. I guess it's around here somewhere. And then I want to see like how strong actually is that settlement. How much do we need to worry about that? Because this army is still pretty strong and it costs us a lot of money. So I would like to move it towards Hadanur. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we just have to be moving here. Make moves and expand. Can retrain you. It's just gonna give you like an armor upgrade or something like that. Now, then it feels like you are better used in Tirithraid if that settlement would be attacked. So let's move you in. You're not gonna be free upkeep there, but at least it feels better having something there, you know. And if you cannot attack Pelargir yet, so I am going... You're looking there. I'm going to end this turn. I think I moved everything I need to / want to move. And then we'll go to the next turn. There we go. Just had to take a quick wee break, but there we have the end turn. We didn't get attacked, fortunately enough. I forgot to move my merchants. He has moved. Bride presented, and we will just be marrying everything that the council suggests that we should marry, basically. Fanulond. Let's get the Merchants Guild here. It's gonna help us make a little bit more money. Great. Recruitment report. Oh, love it. High tier stuff. Oh, it's just the best. Very much looking forward to seeing these guys in action. Valar, you got some basic stuff. We'll just keep training even more of that. We need to grow you before we can get anything better. Ballista, nah. I'm actually gonna go for cheap farming. It takes a long time, actually. Militia garrison? No. Public order due to law. I don't think we have any corruption here, do we? No. Let's get the sheep farming, and eventually the settlement should grow. There we go. And then Dol Amroth. Oh, yes. Royal Legion of Armenelos. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. They are actually moving towards Tarnost, but I'm contemplating putting them somewhere here in the east instead. But I'll go back to that later. And Dalamrot, let's see. Fanulond, you got some early tier stuff. That is great. Also, you're working on the Warlord's Hall. And Dalamrot, then we just a bunch of things where we trained. A lot of things. Great. Fanulond, could we actually give you a ballista? You have the movement points. Answer is yes. Could also give you some more troops. Let's see, how many do you have? You have room for 2 more. Let's get you some spears. You move towards... Let's see what kind of troops. They are actually amassing some more troops here. Didn't I start building something here? Oh, the Dark Sanctuary. We got that. Great. Culture is at 13. And it will be at 20. Once we have... It's actually at 85 now. They're a bit pissy with us. The military garrison might be good. We have some corruption. Let's get the military garrison. It's gonna give very good law bonus. Also free upkeep units and whatnot. And with these border regions, I think it might be... Frontline regions. I think it might be good to have a lot of free upkeep troops. Now, let's see. I'm just going to put everyone in Brethil right now. Everyone I can. And you are weak, so I need to put you somewhere else. You are also very, very... So many of these are completely beaten down. You move in. Actually, we can keep you because we have units that are worse for wear. Let's do it like that. And you, I would like to move somewhere where I can retrain you. For example, in Dalamroth or something like it, or something like that. At least we can have you keep moving, starting to move. Ethelon could also work. Now let's take a look at these lads. Royal Legion of Armenelos. 12 attack, 32 defense. I mean, the attack is not crazy, but the defense is awesome and they cannot be broken. Very much looking forward to having these guys out on the field. You... Also, of course, the Alcarondas Legion and the Narunaru Sentinels. We will have an army here. You can move towards this fort. And you can also start moving towards Brethil, please. Sweet. We need a ballista maker. So I think I'm going to get one here in Tarnost. Because then we can send it both west and east. And then... You will stay in Tarnost. You can go just into Tarnost. And then we will be retraining a bunch of them. And Ethring, I do like it that we have troops here that can quickly be sent down to reinforce Ethelond. You lay siege to this settlement. Get a bunch of rams. And some other stuff. And then if we are able to actually take this settlement, that would be hilarious. Sia Khan, you got the leather worker. Man, what militia garrison? That's what I said I was gonna get. Because we need to decrease the corruption here. It's just absolutely out of control. And then eventually we're gonna get the mining network. Speaking of which, you should almost be here right now. 3 turns. You've been walking for what? 15 turns? Something like that? Tarnost. Ooh. Let's train some of you. Actually, no, because we had some troops on the way to be retrained there. Didn't we? We had you, both of you, and the ballista will be moving into Tarnos next turn. So we need to remember that. We need to remember that. Faction announcements. A lot of retinues, a lot of traits. Beautiful stuff. Ooh. Master Smith. Minus 10% unit training cost. That is swell. Khaldun can be upgraded. Oh, yes. 4.2. Oh, we are almost there. Let's prioritize a smidge. Like so. And then Baradharn and get the ballista maker instead of the sheep farming. No, not the ballista maker. Let's get the public fountains because that's also gonna grow it a little bit. Good. And you, Ardumir, could also be upgraded. But you are working on a guard barracks right now. So eventually, we will buy this upgrade. Awesome. Happy to see places grow. And we also got a general. And I wonder if you will be hanging out in Umbad when Argimilkad goes for the ring. I think it would be poetic to send the faction leader. The problem is that he has so many retinues already, so he can't really get another one. We will need to drop some of them over to Zainaben. For example, the trader and the architect, biographer if possible. We'll just drop off everything that's not battle related, you know? But then we also have a shit ton of good rates that helps us with the economy in Umbar like crazy that Zainaben won't be able to get. Unless he, like, gets it himself somehow. End of turn report. Mordor is the biggest in population. Gondor is starting to drop off quite a few of these ranks, which is just great. Gundabad is the big cheese overall and in military. Mordor in population. Gondor is still the best in finances, in financial and production. Now I want to take Pelargir and see if we can put a bit of a dent into their lives. Let's... Don't like it that we need to move through enemy territory. But we shall nonetheless. Where is... Oh, what? Good thing. Good thing. We need to send troops over to Tirithraid yesterday. They can get here. Oh, they can get here in one turn. Okay, we will need to start moving back. Because this is a bigger threat to me than Hadanur right now. Start moving. I don't even think you will have the movement points. You keep going for Tirithraid. Just send everything I can, basically. Because if Khan gets here, then I will lose my faction heir. And also, it will be just open season to a lot of settlements. There we go, Baradhan. Can train some stuff. Wonder if it's worth it. Yeah, just get some trash as well, then. You could get Tirithoros from Fanulond. Man. It felt so good. Just until I started seeing this. And that they have a lot of units in that settlement. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Right. But it's not all bad, because now we will be moving to take Pelargir, and I think that will be just sweet. We have moved everywhere. Now, let's take this. We need one ladder ram. We are going to use the ballista to take down the towers, and then we should be fine. Balance of power is not as clearly as in my favor as I would have wanted, but that's because they spawned. I didn't think this mod had defenders. What in the absolute hell? 9 attack, 15 defense. Nothing crazy, but still, they have like almost 800 of them. 700 something. Right. We're still gonna go for it. They don't have a lot of ranged, so we will just be pushing like absolute maniacs. And use the ballista to take down the towers if we are able to take just down like one, and also of course use the rams to the best of our abilities. I forgot to quick save, didn't I? Hopefully the game is not going to crash, knock on wood, because that would suck. We can wait for some better weather. There we go, start the deployment. And I'm guessing that they will just be running down Main Street. I want to see if there's a better place for me to take. This one sucks. That one is not good for us to go for. This one would be a lot better. So I will be moving my entire army over here. Gamma and ballista. Nope. Let's do this one thing at a time. That's all of my infantry. We have a couple of rams. Put the ballista up here like so. And then, oh, we actually have quite a few decent archers here. Not a big fan that it's the Belliger archers that are our captain, but can't choose who the captain's gonna be. Let's start the battle, and I forgot to move some stuff, didn't I? You start shooting at this tower, and what did I forget to move? Right, I mean, this could actually work. Because if they move away from this gate, then the Beliketh Axe Guard can just go for it instead. You can run over here, and I want to take down their towers. Want to take down their towers bad. Can even move forward a little bit, because they don't have a lot of troops over on this side quite yet. And go to work on the tower, please. I want to get close enough to see the percentages. Don't think we will be that lucky. Come on. Okay, now I think I'm as close as I want to get. Just want to take down towers. And I don't think fire does more damage to buildings than regular ballista bolts do. So I want to go for accuracy over damage in this case. Actually, they are not moving towards us. 34, really? Okay, let's try using fire arrows then. 7 something damage. We're also even hurting the gatehouse. We are going to take down one tower. I guess that's just gonna have to be good enough. Now you can start aiming for the next one. And the army will start moving forward. I want someone with spears. Or with a spear and shield. That works. You drop that. You drop that. We have so much infantry. You move up. We have a couple of pikes like so. We do not have a lot of footmen actually. Oh, I love it that we have so many elite troops in this army. With elites, I count like the shiny silver armor. That's elites for me, although the Númenórean cohort and marksmen are just tier 2, basically. Come on. Maybe it's better to put these bolts towards the gate. Because we need to run through quickly as heck as soon as it's down. You start walking down. Same thing goes for you. Same thing goes for you. Let's see. 9%. Let's just move you out of the way. And pretty soon, I'm guessing that we will see them start running from... Oh, golly. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Let's try to get some shots off at the tower. Because now they are moving for... now they're moving for the gate. Which is gonna hurt us a lot. Let's see. You... Are they still hanging out here? They are actually. Okay. Yep, and now they're starting to shoot at us. Ew. Painful. Ballista towers as well. And we are not going to be able to bring that last one down, unfortunately. And you. Get close and personal. Up close and personal. And we will just be fighting below the gate. It's the towers, it seems. Which sucks. Massive balls. But it happens. It happens. What do we have here? Some archers. The reserves, I guess. Now you're out of ammunition, so run back. And they still actually have some troops waiting at the other gate, which works out quite well for us. Come on. What kind of gate is this? Oh no, please don't crash. I'm guessing that it crashed just because I didn't quick save. God damn it. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I don't know how we managed to swing that, but I just... Somehow we managed to save it. It didn't crash. But I was just able to close down the gate real quickly. And then reopen it, basically. And it all worked out. You try to go for them. Don't really know if that's the best thing. You can try running around instead, going for the square. And still... And I won't yet be sending in my elites. Run, please. Should be able to kill the Gondor defenders. They don't seem to die very easily, though. But we have Belaketh Axe Guard, which are effective against armor, so... we might be fine. We'll just be pushing through, like the AI usually does it, you know? I don't know what it takes to actually get defenders the way they just did. And they got a lot of them as well. Like I said, let's say 4 times 180. That's 400. And 4 times 80 is 320. So 720 units they just got. I didn't even think we got defenders in this mod. So it irks me a smidge. Let's see, you. No. Okay, now they're running back. Maybe that's gonna cause them to not activate the tower. Oh, they're coming with even more defenders. God dang it, we will be losing a lot of troops here today. You keep going after them. So far, we have lost 6%, killed 3. Golly, we are not getting enough kills. And you got caught by the defenders. There are so many defenders. Keep running. It doesn't really matter because we have a general on the square, so it doesn't really matter, does it? You go after them. Did you actually catch any of the Lebanon Marines? No? You're just chasing them all over the place, aren't you? Get down here. Attack the Gondor defenders in the back instead, please. Actually, attack these Gondor defenders in the back. In the front. We are losing so many troops here. But it's Pelargir, you know. It has to hurt a little bit. Are we even able... This is the problem, as I see it, is that it's just gonna take so much time for us. You need to get up here and attack the Lebanon Marines. Can you go for this wall yet? Nope. Okay, now they're actually moving back. You go for the wall. Okay, now they come. Just go for the wall and then straight for the square. You've done this before. Are you ready to do it again? Where are you? Right. It's the reinforcements over here. While our regular troops are just getting slaughtered. There we go. Lebanon Marines. That is the general. So you need to get into combat with them. Should actually not be 7, 17, 5, 14. So you're not that bad against them. Come on. And you attack that gate. Okay, here they come. Gondor militia. Okay, let's see. We're here. That's actually, let's keep you on aggressive. We are absolute. What? A unit of 130 just broke. Okay, that doesn't work for me. You get in here. We also have blow the horn. Blow the horn. How are they breaking already? That is just insane. Please, go after that. Okay, and now they used an ability. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because I'm just too impatient. And seeing all of these units break. It breaks me a little bit because I'm tilted like fudge right now. Because I just think it's so ridiculous. They don't have anything here to scare enemy units. And our captain is alive. This would never happen if... this would never happen if we attacked a settlement. Oh my... Oh my god, look at this. Everyone's breaking. Our captain is alive. Our captain is alive. What are you doing? This is just so tilting. Are you gonna break as well? Like little bitches? Get in here. Now we're just gonna throw bodies at this. You absolute freaking pussies. So annoying. You go for the square. Or you'll be attacking the Gondor militia. What are you fighting right now? What could you possibly be fighting? Nothing. But for some reason you're still stuck in combat. Come on. Yep, now a lot of our troops came back. But they're probably gonna break right away anyway. Oh. Everyone's just getting killed. Now we're sending in our heavy hitters. Hopefully they should be able to deal a little bit better. Keep blowing the horn every chance that we get. We've lost 42%, killed 28. Absolutely ridiculous. Where are you right now? You get up here and help. The balance of power is still in our favor. But the mass routes with my captain alive, this would never happen to the AI. Never, ever in a million years happen. You get in here and help. Fortunately, the elites, they are sustaining casualties like crazy, but at least they are managed to get some damage done. Almost lost as many troops as they have right now, but I've lost my temper. And that is worse than anything else. Unit routes. Captured, captured, lost, captured. Now we're just going to work on these units. Yeah, but so have we. Now we're starting to get a lot of kills here, but look at that. 50%. And we're going to get up to at least 70 before this battle is over. Just because of the towers, basically. And we are losing basically all of our elites as well. Awesome. So much fun. At least the towers don't seem to be as active anymore. So that's good. And we will be saving quite a lot of money on upkeep. But this was supposed to be our good army, you know? And then we lost so many troops. Due to them just routing for no reason. Hundreds of units routing with their captain alive. There we go. Keep going to work on these gosh darn marines. Units are just routing all over the place. But when we win, the prisoners will be released. Don't really know if I want to take them back, to be honest. There we go. Kill them. And then we're just going to make sure that we buy ourselves enough time to maybe win this due to the technicality. Due to the timer. 5 minutes left. So far, I don't see anyone running towards the square. So we might win it to the timer. There we go. Kill the... Wait, I thought the general was the Lebanon Marines here. Okay. So I guess we killed something. And now they are starting to run. Which we will not accept. Go after them. And now we need to take them out. Let's see, where are you? Over there. Intercept them so they don't get back to the square to reset the timer. Probably they will anyway, because life finds a way. There we go, just like I said. Oh, we actually managed to dodge or to stop them. That is swell. 1 minute left. We've lost 56% of our troops. And, yeah. Well, let's be positive. I'm gonna try to be positive. I thought the game crashed. Let's just be happy about that it didn't crash. Let's be happy about that. Because that would have sucked big time. Almost as much as this battle did. Beautiful. We took it. Lost half of our army. Ugh. But at least we took the settlement. We took PELARGIR. And that is huge for us. And I don't even want to look at this. We should also have freed a bunch of prisoners. Hopefully. MVP at 228 are the Númenórean cohort. I guess those are the ones who took the square, right? So great stuff. Beautiful work. Let's go back to the map. Probably the tilt is unnecessary on my end, because it has happened that units have routed without the general as well. It just felt so annoying that, first of all, they got hundreds of defenders in a mod I didn't think you got defenders, and then all of my troops routed. But we bounced back and took it. Sacked the settlement and decreased the tax rate. So now they are happy enough. Let's repair that. And let's get a spy. Let's get the Dark Sanctuary. And we should be on our way. Ooh. In this conscription camp, we can even get the Lebanon Marines. Beautiful. But first, we need to care about culture and whatnot. Beautiful. Let's also retrain something, because I guess it will be giving us armor upgrades. Let's get that. Actually, it's a bit expensive for an armor upgrade. Either way, let's get it. PELARGIR is ours. Brethil is ours. Now we just need to worry about trade. I mean, could we get a ceasefire? Do we even want a ceasefire with Khan? Because we need to help Harad, basically. And I think you could be strong enough to just move out with this army on your own. Go to this fort, for example. Let's start doing that, because you're just costing a bunch of money in Siakan. And we can hold this river, then move out. Hopefully. Great, so that's taking some territories. I do need a general in PELARGIR, but if we take any one of these out, then they just get so freaking pissy with us. If we take you out of Tarnost, 50. Yeah, and it's also a castle, so we can't really affect that. Ethring, you are happy enough without him, actually. The problem is 1.3, 3.5. Yeah, just look at the money he's making. No way I'm taking out of there. No way, no how. You are building siege equipment, so this is halfway decent start, I would say. How's it going for the merchant? Just keep going. Eventually you will get to where you need to go. And right, we have 5.6k to do something fun with, and I think that's the guard barracks. I wonder if we should just actually 3 turns. Let's just leave it there. And we are training troops to the maximum ability. Get some Belakith Axe Guard. Why not? And you are going to be retrained in the next turn. Is the plan. So just leave it. Which units are we actually? Okay, so I could already get the footmen. That could work. You can get a Belakith Axe Guard. Thelon, you can also get a Belakith Axe Guard. You get an Axe Guard. You get an Axe Guard. Everyone gets an Axe Guard. Get more troops there. Get more troops here. And just like that, we're broke again. You need to move to Brethil, for example, I believe. Just might as well move into the front lines, you know? You move to Lin here. One step at a time. Great. And we also have actually pretty decent forces here to hold the settlements as well. Agents. I did not get any agents into that settlement. Do we need you go into Tirethraid? Sucks if we're gonna lose it. You could actually move to PELARGIR. You get into PELARGIR. And the culture should grow a smidge faster. Also with this spy being trained. Good. We are making some headway. Where do I want you to go? I wonder. Don't need you in Tarnos. If anything, we need you either in the front lines or any of the settlements. Maybe go into Ethring. You are not free upkeep there though, but I'm fine with that either way. We need militia garrisons to get some more free upkeep here. Right, let's end the turn and see what the next one has in store for us. Pelargir is not happy. It's just a lot of red and yellow, but at least we have it. So we will be denying Gondor a very, very strong settlement. I just hope that I haven't missed that they get some kind of doom stack or something like that right now. Because that would not be happy at all. Also, I see... Is that correct? That I've almost recorded for an hour already? Damn. Time went fast. Pelargir, I would like that, but not quite yet. High Elves, Resplendent. So they are doing well, which I'm not very happy about. Dockyard, because we already have a port. Don't shipwright, yeah. I would also like to destroy some buildings here. I would much rather like my own practice range. Thank you. Warehouse, Mason's Guild House. I would love for them to have a stable or something that I can destroy. Siege Works. That might actually be good to have here. Blacksmith, Grain Exchange, Dark Sanctuary. Right. Culture is already at 14 due to having agents and whatnot. So I'm thinking let's actually destroy the barracks. And we'll get one of our own in 13 turns. In 3 turns. And then we should have the 20% culture we need to start retraining troops. Give you some things that you get when you get retrained here. Don't really know what it is. Oh, ooh. We actually have a chance here to kill Palando the Blue, one of the blue wizards. And we are for sure going to take that one. Absolutely, we will take that opportunity. All of you keep moving to Tirethraid, please. And you can move to this fort. Now, let's go through the messages. It's really difficult to focus on what I need to do. Or what to do in which order. Go through the messages, do the movements, get some recruitment, whatever, you know. Marriage celebrations. And Umbod. Oh, yes. Lovely jubbly. High tier stuff. And get some Númenórean vanguard here as well. Might as well, because I said elites, right? You can retrain them. Give them some armor, I'm guessing. Gobel Mirlond. Got some high tier troops that you will be moving towards. Let's move you towards Tirethraid, actually. And we can even queue up a bunch more. Move you to Tirethraid. Get some early tier stuff. And Barad also got some units that we sent forth. Dol Amroth, you got some troops. That is awesome. Just, ooh, we can get more cavalry now. Mining network, I mean, kind of disappointed that it wasn't better, the mining network. Ethelond, you got some stuff, which I'm very happy about. And Methrast also got, yeah, I'm just recruiting a lot right now. And I don't think you're surprised, because I have been saying that I'm going on a full-out military for quite some time. Tarnost, you are going to retrain some troops. Pelargir, you got a spy. Great, can retrain them. Put them in the queue. Right, now let's do some things. You get into Tarnost. Retrain you and you. And soon we will be retraining the Ballista. And you should actually, I mean, I'm gonna take the settlement and just sack it. Do it for the vine. And see if we're actually gonna be able to hold it. That would be hilarious if that's the case. You keep moving to Brethil. We need a very strong army here in the front lines. Because when we take Minas Tirith, they will be getting a doom stack, basically. And we soon have a strong enough army to move forwards. And we are, yeah, high tier stuff here. It's gonna be so much fun seeing them in combat. Starters into the fort, saving us a little bit of money. Bounty loan, need to build stuff. Train, can't retrain anything worthwhile. Land clearance would be cheap. But we're not about that life. We're about that military life, aren't we? Barracks, we can get the best ones here, so I'm just gonna go straight for Great Hall. Beautiful. And Lean here, you should also be... Yeah, we can also go for the army barracks here, so let's go straight for the Great Hall. Now we need to go through all of this, right? Public fountains, some happiness stuff. Let's actually queue these guys up. They are so expensive, but we need the elites in the field. Tirithoros. Right. Can't get the guild. Then let's instead... Leather Tanner. Might be good. Already done both of those. Pelargir, Dark Sanctuary. Now we're working on the barracks. Should be done in time. And 1.7. So we'll get that in a turn or so. Great. Family member, new retinue expansions. A lot of them. We are the most advanced faction. I think that means production, right? Yeah. We are #1 in production. Look at that. Gondor is still the strongest in finances, though, but all in all, I like the look of that rating. Should we maybe blockade? Okay, there we go. Blockade Ostithir. Because what did that quest say? 7 turns for at least 1 turn. And we'll get some Monet for that. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And you... move to Tirithoros. We are going to fight this battle and hopefully kill a blue wizard. That would be swell. Just have so many things to keep track on right now. You are also moving. It would be nice to attack something. We're also gonna take that settlement. Feels like I've only been recording for like 20 minutes. So this is gonna be a long episode, and I hope all of you are okay with that. Okay with that. Now, where do I need to move you? Brazil, maybe? Keep sending... Actually, we should have more troops in Ethelond, because it's so weak. Let's do first things first. Quick save. I would like to take Londgalen. Assault that one. What happens if we just do this? Clear victory. I can live with that. Sack it and... lower the tax rate. Yeah, and the tax rate is actually good enough. Crazy talk. So now we're just gonna hold this one for as long as we can, basically. And we made a little bit of money on sacking that, so I guess that's great. Now what we want to get here. Armor, expensive, but I think worth it. Get some better armor. And now, let's see if we can kill ourselves a blue wizard. I don't even know what kind of troops these guys get. They have a lot of early tier Kondish stuff. They also get the Varyag bowmen, which are like tier 2 archers, I guess. And they have you, Palando the Blue, who get Blacklock engineers. Isn't that a dwarvish unit? Can use sharpened stakes, effective against armor. Ew. But yeah, if you turn against the Dark Lord, you become dog food. We only outnumber them by 2 to 1, so it's not that clearly in our favor. But we will just, I mean, let's take a look at their stats again. Missile attack, melee attack, armor 16, defense skill 7. I mean, they are strong. But we will just have to surround them and do the best we can, I guess. Maybe we can even shoot some of them down. Yeah, let's just fight this battle on the map. And it would be nice to kill such a high tier general and just clear that out a little bit, and then we can reinforce this army and go somewhere with it, I guess. And get better weather. Good enough. Good enough. Now, all of our archers, they did have some cavalry, so I'm actually going to try to hold them now. Let's do this. Sharpen stakes. And then have all of you together with the Naru. Then like so. And then we have not as strong of a front line as I would have wanted. You can actually take part in the front line shenanigans. And like so. And move the archers up a little bit, and then we'll be moving them back when the time comes. Both of you will be flanking on one side, and the cavalry and the Númenórean cohort will be used for flanking on the other. And let's start. Let's see, a lot of our archers can already shoot, which I'm very happy about, obviously. You run back, have the Belaketh Axe Guards behind these stakes, just in case the cavalry decides to be stupid and attack us. Let's see, Nomad Horsemen. Blacklock Engineers is a melee unit. Not a melee unit, sorry. It's infantry unit. You start shooting at the horsemen. And you should soon be able to start shooting at some stuff as well. You can shoot at the axemen. You can shoot at the axemen. Axemen. Just spread the love a little bit. And you can start shooting at the Blacklock Engineers. So can you very soon start doing. Do they have shields? They actually do have shields. These are just outrageous units. And let's see now. Yeah, you will be in the front lines. We have so far killed 10%. That is not bad. Not bad at all. Just need to be a bit wary about when the Marauders and the Nomad Horsemen will start attacking us. The Blacklock Engineers. Yeah, it's crossbows, but they are effective against armor, so they deal a shit ton of damage. We keep getting kills. I'm happy about that. Let's have all of you start focusing on the Blacklock Engineers. You focus on them. You focus on the Blacklock Engineers as well, please. Where are they? There we go. And then all of you lads start taking just a ever so sneaky little step forward. We still have the stakes over on this flank, which seem to not be doing any difference whatsoever. There we go. Kill them. You move in to kill them. And all of the archers need to pull back. And you will be running around. And you will be running around. Basically, you're going to go for the Blacklock Engineers. Who are... still have 145 of those bad boys. Not bad at all. You can actually melee them. You set up just in case the cavalry decides to be a bit mean. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Probably. No, keep attacking them. You would like to go for a charge on the Blacklock Engineers. I just don't think they are that susceptible to being... to being flanked, basically, by cavalry. Keep shooting at them. You keep shooting at them. I don't think you're gonna get good angles back there, though. Move back here, please. Just keep shooting. And you go for a charge here. It's really risky to put the general in the way of the Blacklock Engineers, though. Let's start having you move around. And these troops start attacking the general. Lost 7, killed 47. Fortunately enough, the Farasim nobles are actually efficient against cavalry. Move up. You start running up as well. Archers. Move over on this side and spread out a little bit to get better shooting opportunities. Now you need to pull back because it feels like you're getting hurt by stuff. Let's see. How is... He's not bloodied up, so that's good at least. And now we have the Blacklock engineers locked into combat. And we are effective against armor. So hopefully we'll be doing quite well against them. You attack them, just completely encircle their infantry, and they should be done. So get up here like so. You can attack the Variag bowmen. The Variag bowmen. Okay. This is not going half bad. Lost 11% though, so we are losing quite a few troops. You run around. I want to see if you can get a good charge off in their backs. And my cavalry will just keep running after the archers, I guess. Increase the speed just a smidge. General is engaged in combat. There we go. And now we should be working or killing them pretty quickly. You run back like so. Archers, what are you fighting right now? Inner demons. Stop shooting, please. Their units are still actually holding quite well. 17% casualties. But yeah, the Blacklock engineers are going to be super scary, of course. And Naru, I think I'm actually going to want you over on this side as well. How many do you have left? Let's see, 80. So we have been able to kill a few of them. With emphasis on few. General is not even blooded up. Great stuff. Great stuff. So now all of our melee troops go for the... Oh, what the hell happened here? Go for the Blacklock engineers. Go to work. Do what you love to do. Kill dwarves. Blacklock engineers, more specifically. There we go. Blue wizard my ass. Just continue to make sure that they are completely wiped out. There we go. We healed very few troops, so we did lose almost a little bit over 350 units. But we also killed quite a few. Farasim nobles killed 153, the only one in the 3 digits. Triple digits. Númenórean cohort got their asses rocked by the Blacklock engineers. But all in all, we killed ourselves a blue wizard, and that has to count for something, you know? Because now that army is gone, so is that blue wizard. But we still have 2 settlements to keep an eye on. Would have loved to go out and take this settlement, but Imlad Karnen is still strong. We do not have the movement points to lay siege to Handararaurarauro right now. Oh, we actually do. Good. Then let's get some rams, lay siege to it, and just keep fortifying Tir Efraid. Because if Khan attacks something, it's gonna be there. You'll be there in 1 turn. So will you. Just start sending a bunch of troops there. Great stuff. Great stuff. And Brethil is ours. I think I'm gonna hang here for a little bit. Get some upgrades for my lads. Retinue expansions, Nim Rosir, that is good. Right. And we took Lon Galen as well, which I find just absolutely hilarious. We don't have a meeting hall, so we can't actually retrain anyone. Right. And we are not going to be able to hold this, but at least we will be messing up. Actually, no. I thought it would be so much fun if we were actually able to hold it. I think that would be hilarious as well. Just denying them the port would be great. And then I just realized, well, we do actually have some ships, so we could send a bunch of troops, but I don't think we have the movement points. But I'm actually going to try it. I'm gonna try. Let's see. Where do I need to put you? Where is... I don't even see a port. Don't we have a port? Oh, we don't even have a port. Golly. Then let's move you up here. That should be good enough. Put a bunch of troops on the boat. And then we are gonna do something fun. And let's see if we can also get you on the boat. I don't think you'll have enough movement points. We drop you over there. Oh, I don't think we'll be able to do what I planned on doing. Get you on the boat. No, we won't be able to get you out there. So that was just awkward trial and error. So, either way, we'll be sending them over to Lon Galen, and Faramir will have to siege for at least one turn. So we might actually be able to kill him and keep Lon Galen. I think that would be great. You troops rest in this fort, and then in the next turn, keep going. You should also find a fort to hang out in. Like this, for example. Like so. No. I just messed something up. I thought you were gonna be in a fort with 3 units. I don't know. At least we are on our way right now. And laying siege to Hadanur as well. So hopefully Mordor will have the opening they need to actually deal a shit ton of damage to Gondor and also all other opponents or foes that they evidently have there in the north. You hang out in the fort, free upkeep and whatnot. You will be able to be retrained the next turn, which is great, of course. Then we might be able to get an army to Kalembel as well. But for now, we are holding firm right here. In the next episode, I'm hoping that we will take Hadanur. I also hope to see Harad, for example, lay waste to Imlad Karnen. That would be so much fun. And you will be moving into this fort, saving us quite some money. And then you will just be waiting for these reinforcements who are going to join you, and then we are going to attack Sturlurza Khand. Hopefully deal a lot of damage to Khand there as well. Could actually get some more troops. Really trashy ones though. 3-7. Ugh. 2-5, right? But they're better than nothing, I guess, and just throw numbers at Khand for a little bit would be so much fun. So maybe we will be able to move on Sturlurza Khand, depending on how many battles we have to fight and how many turns we can end. I hope that we will be holding Pelargir. We can actually merge some units up here. If they don't have any upgrades or any experience, then it doesn't really hurt to merge them. Like this, for example, I don't want to merge because I don't know how to do it without losing all of the upgrades and whatnot. But all in all, I think that looks good enough. I would like to send some units from Brethil rather to Pelargir instead. So you, for example, can get moving. And I think Pelargir might be in a worse position than Brethil. You can start moving down there. You can start moving to Pelargir as well. Because Brethil looks fine-ish. Could be a heck of a lot worse. Yeah, that's good enough. So, right, next episode, hopefully we will be taking Hadanur. We will try to move on Sturlurza Khand. We will keep building a massive army worthy of Mordor that we will eventually use to lay waste to Mithlond, take the ring, and give it to its rightful owner, which is Dark Lord Sauron. This has been a lot of fun, actually. Save the Pelargir tilty stuff, but at least we got it. And we also killed the blue wizard. So that's been a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.